doesn't have Instagram. Honestly, good for them, because I don't really think Instagram is doing much for me these days anyway. But I have landed in Istanbul. I've been laying in this bed for about an hour and a half just scrolling on my phone. As it turns out, my eSIM is not working. Yay, we love Holofly. For me to get on Instagram, I have to use my VPN, which I'm using Leaf. So it's not that bad, but I just don't know why the eSIM isn't like, why this brand doesn't work out of all of them. Doesn't make sense. Anyway, I love my room. I'm staying in the old city in Istanbul. So there's in the Europe side of Istanbul, and then there's the Asia side. We're gonna chill on the Europe side until a few days from now, which we're gonna go to the Asia side. So that's gonna be really cool. But I'm so happy about this room, y'all. The last week, I feel like I have been living in a shoebox, and this room is definitely not a shoebox. Let me show you. So this is the bed. So nice. This is like so, I guess, a traditional but like luxury type feel. And then I have my shower, toilet, and of course a sink, some toiletries, and then hey, that's me. And then I also have like a little, or not really little, a big window right here where I can kind of see there's things in front of me, but to the right, you can see some mosques. How cool. All the way in the back, you see it like right there. Right there. Very, very cool. I'm starving. I'm actually starving. I haven't eaten since my flight here. We need to figure out what to get to eat. I think I'm just gonna relax. I'm just gonna chill. But for right now, I really need to go find some food. Let me find a purse, and then we're gonna head out to a restaurant.
My hotel was close to a lot of cafes and restaurants, so it didn't take me all that long to find something.
I stopped at a local restaurant because I really want some grape leaves, and I ordered them. And then I also ordered chicken breasts with like french fries and like a side salad. I'm really excited for this food because I was not happy with the food in Budapest, so I'm happy to have like some seasoned food again. I feel like I was struggling so much because of the small hotel room, and then also I'm not liking the food and like all of it. But luxury shopping is actually walking distance from me. Like it's like a 5-minute, thank you. It's a 5-minute walk away, but again, I don't have like cell service, so I need to either connect to a Wi-Fi or just, oh wait, maybe it's working. Okay, wait, I think it actually is working because before Google Maps wasn't. Let me see. Yeah, no, it's actually not working. Just delivered this bread, and I don't know what this sauce is, but I don't really care. I'm gonna eat it. I have no idea what that is. I can't even Google it because I don't have access to the internet because I'm on 3G. Oh my gosh. Remember 3G? Oh, I am half a street away from the Dior store, which is so insane. Like, it's also sort of luxury shopping, so I'm gonna venture down there after I eat, and then we'll just go chill at the hotel. These make me so happy, you have no idea. They're so good. This is so good. Even the rice is good. Let me tell y'all something. That food was so good. Oh my gosh.
I walked along the street for about another 15 minutes just to familiarize myself with the area. There were a bunch of hotels in this area, including the Crown Plaza and also the metro stop and the tram station, but I could not find a Dior.
This is where the GPS says Dior is. It's obviously not here. What? Yo, how about I looked up where the Dior actually is, and it's in a mall. Like, on the other side of town. Like, it's not even close. I don't know why that came up. I have no idea. I was gonna change this to my bathing suit, but I'm just so bloated right now. I think I'm about to get my period because I just don't feel like I can fit any of my clothes. Like, it's really concerning. So this is the bathing suit that's fitting right now, and even then it's like not the best. I got this from Skims a while ago. I actually really like it. Like, I like how it just like sucks me all in. I really was gonna take photos at the pool, but I just don't feel like I'm in a photo kind of mood. I can't get it out of me today. I just can't. I just want to go sit in the pool and chill. Apparently to pay 20 euros an hour to go to the pool. It includes the spa and the Turkish bath, which I don't really know if that's like the Turkish bath that I'm thinking of, but that's kind of crazy. 20 euros for an hour at a pool that I'm already staying at the hotel of. Like, girl, you know, I'm gonna just sit here, edit last week's video, and then I'm gonna relax the rest of the day because I am honestly just so tired. I feel like I have just been turned around every step of this day. So we're gonna try again tomorrow. There's that. Morning. I have a better attitude today. So I just came from breakfast and I'm gonna do a little bit of makeup, but I did a lot of learning last night and this morning and basically Googling. And I was trying to figure out like why, even though Turkey, like the part of Istanbul that I'm in is a part of Europe, it still has a lot of like Middle Eastern vibes, and it's because Turkey is literally in the Middle East, although part of it is in Asia. So it's like Asia, Central Asia, and then like the Middle East, which is really part of like North Africa and like Southeast Asia. No, wait, am I saying this correctly? Basically, there's a lot going on right now. I'm trying to figure out where I even am. I also learned how to take the metro and like how to navigate that because I don't have any cash on me and I don't want to take out cash. Like I'm really trying to avoid using cash this trip because I feel like whenever I do use cash, other things happen. Like last time I was actually in Asia, I ended up losing 2 debit cards because I kept taking out cash. And not that like taking out cash is bad, but I'm just trying to avoid it. So I was asking the guy at the hotel desk, you know, do I need cash to buy a metro ticket? Because some places say they can use like Apple Pay, which is great because like I have Apple Pay. And he was like, but he gave me an Istanbul card. Like I'm pretty sure it's a debit card that he gave me to like use to buy a metro pass. So I'm like, oh, okay. So that was really nice. Hopefully I understood him correctly. Because if not, I'm about to just spend this debit card. If you buy like a metro, a red card basically, can get around pretty well like throughout the city. And just doing my research, today is Sunday, so a lot of like shopping isn't really open. So we're gonna go to like all the tourist sites today, and then we'll go to the Asia side and do some shopping tomorrow. So yeah, we're gonna see where this day takes us. I'm putting on light makeup. It doesn't feel like Dubai hot, but it's still hot, you know? I also been watching like more makeup tutorials because I feel like my concealer has been off. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. So, but Turkey being part of the Middle East makes sense of why the food is so good because girl, that food in Budapest, yeah, we ain't gonna talk about it anymore. That's enough of that. But yeah, I wasn't anticipating truly being in Asia this trip. Like I really thought it was gonna be primarily Europe, but you know, we move. All right, finish my makeup. I don't really know if I did, but I set out to do. I feel like this side is blended well, and this side I kind of like didn't. But then I try to like reblend. Whatever. We're moving. Okay. I got a different eSIM. And basically my Holofly eSIM wasn't working. The Wi-Fi in this hotel isn't all that great. So I ended up Googling like the best eSIM for Turkey specifically, and it was Airalo. So I got that eSIM, but the only thing is it's not unlimited data. So my Holofly one is unlimited data, but the Airalo one is 1 gig. So I got it for 7 days, but if I use the 1 gig before the 7 days is over, I have to buy a new eSIM. So we're going to be a little conservative with our internet access while we're here. And the thing is, when I'm on the eSIM and I'm not connected to the Wi-Fi, I can access all of my apps no problem, including Instagram. But when I am connected to the Wi-Fi, I can't access Instagram. The version of Snapchat is like super old, and it doesn't have like the spotlight feature on Snapchat, which is like what I post to and like what I'm most active on. So we are figuring it out. Okay, we're figuring it out. I think I'm just in a better mood today because I actually got good sleep. Like here they have AC and oh my gosh, I love it. They have AC, they have great food. I am already like on the ball. I really did not sleep all that well in Paris or in Budapest because it was just so hot at night. It was absolutely ridiculous. And they had AC technically, but you couldn't control the temperature. So there was only like a minimum that you could reach and it was hot. The minimum was hot. Okay, so I turned my AC on last night here in the hotel room. I set it on cold, okay, and I slept like a baby. So I think that's why I'm just feeling so much happier and just successful in life today. All right, let's go to the Blue Mosque. We're gonna go there first because I know it's gonna be the most packed. You're gonna see what we can do in terms of like getting Instagram photos and just like being a baddie, you know, in Turkey. That's all. All right, I'll see you guys soon.
Most places open at 10 a.m. So by the time I got outside and got to the tram, everyone was commuting to work. So it was really busy. But when I did get to the tourist area, there were, of course, a ton of tourists because it is August. And it was a nice day out. It was actually really nice until about mid-afternoon when it started to get really, really hot. But the line into the Blue Mosque was so long, it took me about 40 minutes to get in. You do have to wear pants below the knee or like a skirt below the knee, and then you also have to wear a head covering, which they will give you at the door. But once inside, this view was so incredible. It was so worth the 45-minute wait. It's also free to get into, by the way. You can make a donation if you want to, and then afterwards when you leave, you get to see the outside of the mosque, and it's just so pretty in person.
Okay, we are leaving the mosque. It was so pretty. Everything about it was just beautiful. We're gonna go to Basilica, I forget the name already. Anyway, it's a 6-minute walk, so we're gonna head there next. It shouldn't be that bad. However, I'm kind of concerned about how crowded it will be. When I say it won't be that bad, I don't think it'll be that hot, because it's not that hot here at least.
The Hagia Sophia was in this area, but I just wasn't really interested in going, so instead I went to the Cistern Basilica, and this is where they stored water for the entire city back in the day. And now it is a museum where you can walk through and kind of observe, but it's kind of smelly down there.
Oh, that was interesting. I'm happy I went in to like see it, but at the same time I'm like, I could have just not have done that, but it's okay. The museum part of this day is over, and we are now going to Asia. So we're gonna go catch the ferry to go to the mall. We're gonna do some shopping, we're gonna get some lunch. It is 11:20 and I made great time, especially with how crowded it is. Like, I definitely would not recommend that you come in August because again, that's when everyone's vacationing, but it wasn't that bad. The mosque was free to get into. The basilica was, I think, $23 US after conversion. So not too bad. I'm making great time. I'm not all that hungry yet, although I didn't really have a big breakfast. So once we get to the mall, we are gonna grab some lunch and we're gonna do a little perusing and shopping. I'm really excited. Pretty restaurant. Don't know where I'm going. I don't know if that's what I'm looking for.
So you can take the ferry to the Asia side, but I just took the metro, and I wasn't really expecting to take the metro, but it was pretty easy and also air conditioned, so I was very happy about that. By the time I got to the side, I found the mall immediately.
We made it! Let's look for some food because I'm so hungry. Food court is -1. Let's do it.
This mall was huge. I had walked in around the luxury side, so that's the outdoor terrace, and there's a bunch of like high-end luxury stores. But inside of the mall, there's just your regular stores like H&M and Sephora, and there's also this huge food court. There weren't that many people in there because it was the middle of the workday, so I basically had the whole place to myself and free Wi-Fi, so I was very happy about that. And I had also stopped in the bathrooms, which were so clean.
I'm in the food court, and there was a KFC, but I didn't get it. I didn't get it this time. Really, my default whenever I don't know what to eat is just KFC, but I don't even eat it in the US, which is so funny. But I got like this chicken, pasta, and salad meal. The inside of the mall is like regular shops, so like H&M, Sephora, you know, all that stuff. And then the roof where I came in is like all the luxury shopping, and then outside of the roof, also outside, but then like one floor down is like the luxury, I guess, cafe. So there's like a Godiva cafe, there's like other nicer shops out there. I'm gonna just hang out in the mall for a little bit. I do want to hit up Sephora. The thing about shopping at stores in other countries that we have in the US is that like your points don't carry over. So like I can't use my Sephora points in Turkish Sephora. Like I can only use it in a US Sephora, which is fine because like they have different brands and products in there anyway. But I want to go check it out, see what they have, because I don't have any setting spray. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. I have been using hairspray as setting spray, and you shouldn't do that, like, at all. It's literally alcohol. Although it does keep my makeup on my face, so I don't know, but no, I do need to get some setting spray. My makeup has been holding up. So when I was sweating in Bulgaria, I mean not Bulgaria, in Hungary, my makeup looked like really patchy, but I think by me changing how I put on my setting powder helped a lot, because I don't look patchy at all. Like it still looks like an even finish, so that's pretty cool. It's 12:22. I am like, my stomach is growling so loud right.
This meal was okay. As I was eating it, I was like, damn, I should have just got the KFC. But I ate all of it anyway.
So the workers didn't speak English, but they were so sweet. Like you can tell people are trying, and they're like, you know, like trying to be like hospitable to you, and like, you know, because they know that you're not from here. And he said, "Miss, where are you from?" And I said, "USA." And then the lady, she came with like a bottle of stuff, and she was like, "Here," and I like, she put it in my hands, and it was cologne. She was just like, rub it on your hands. So I just like rubbed it around. I don't know, it smells good. Like my all the cologne is all over my hands. I don't know why that's anyway. So I am looking for a Sephora. Oh, already found it. Whoop, there it is. We ain't gotta go far because it's right on down there. Okay, so they didn't have one size setting spray, and I also looked for a contour, and they didn't have like that many darker shades. It was a small Sephora, like it was like 5 by 5. I think my one bedroom apartment in Delaware was bigger than that Sephora. But we are gonna head to the Skyview. This is super cute. I saw it on TikTok, so we're gonna check it out and see what it's like in real life. Oh, someone else I have to pay for. Oh gosh. All right, let's keep walking. Walking around the mall.
So this was this little area called the Turkish Village, and this was like a separate food court of like local Turkish foods. It was honestly so separate from the rest of the mall that it just seemed like a totally different mall. But I did go into some of the local shops, ended up not getting anything.
I'm trying not to buy anything until I go to the Grand Bazaar tomorrow, which are more like traditional Turkish things. And then also the Egyptian market has Egyptian spices, so yeah, that's why I'm like, oh wait, they have a barshka, damn it. No, oh shoot. Okay, I'm gonna turn around. Here we go again. This one is so much bigger though. Okay, they literally had the exact same things from the Hungarian barshka, so we're in ooh, I don't know how to say this name. We're in this store now. I got some things from here when I was in Madrid, so yeah, let's see if they have anything that piques my eye. Okay, I did mostly good. I only got one shirt, and it was $25. So, hey, I'm really trying to tackle the shopping habit that I have. Okay, but I think I'm pretty much done for today. It's 1:30, which is such an early day, but I'm kind of beat from standing outside, standing in line, going all the tourist things. Everything else that I want to do is closed today because again, it's Sunday. So tomorrow we're gonna do something else, but we have to get back to Europe, which sounds so crazy. Like I literally went to Asia for lunch today, like for, you know, like a shopping day. I just like went to Asia. So wild. But I'm gonna figure out how to get back to my hotel, and I just really want some grape leaves. Like I want grape leaves all day long. Okay, just kidding. I stopped at the Godiva Cafe. They have this zesty green lemonade that I'm trying, and apparently it's like a homemade Godiva lemonade. I don't know. They also have Turkish tea, but it's hot, so I haven't tried it, but I will try Turkish tea at some point because I'm a big tea drinker. I'm sitting like in this shaded area. There's another area like in the center, but there's a lot of people smoking, so I decided to sit like further away from people. Beautiful day now. It's so pretty here. I think I'm gonna stay here a little bit longer. Like I have all of my chargers. Like I have my camera charger, I have my phone charger, which I still didn't figure out why it wasn't working when I was in Hungary, but everything's working now. Like who would have thought? I just can't get over how pretty it is. Guys, this is how they literally served me my lemonade, and then I get a piece of little chocolate. Oh, it's dark chocolate. I don't really like dark chocolate. Oh, darn. It's good. It's like a green apple lemonade.
I got turned around a few times heading back to my hotel. I don't know why, but I just got lost so many times on this trip. It's just so weird. I took a bus and then I took a metro back to my hotel, and it wasn't that bad of a ride, but I was just kind of frustrated from getting lost so many times. But once I got back to my hotel, I just rested and relaxed because I needed it.
I am at dinner. It's 5:36. I'm so hungry. I'm just happy that I'm on a regular schedule again. Like I'm waking up in the morning, I'm going to bed in the evening, I'm sleeping through the night. These are big wins for me apparently now. I do have dinner with a view. It's very cute, but I basically ordered the same thing that I got yesterday, but I'm at a different restaurant. They all kind of have the same versions of everything, and for every meal, I think I paid around like $15 to $20, so not anything too crazy. Though I did expect it to be a little bit cheaper, so I am a little bit surprised by that. I think Cappadocia will probably be a little bit cheaper than Istanbul, but we'll just have to see. So that is where I'm going next, and you guys will see that in the next vlog. Oh, I also forgot to mention, you guys, I was planning on going to the dentist here, but all of the dentists that I was like messaging on WhatsApp, they didn't have any availability, so I think I was just too late to it. I still do have dental insurance and like medical insurance at home, so it wasn't like a huge deal for me to go do it, but it would have just been like convenient. However, when I go home, I do need to actually find a dentist because I do not have a dentist in LA, and it's really sad. But today went so well. I was so determined to have a great day today, and I was just like attracting all the great vibes. I am very big in manifestation, and I have been before I even moved to LA, but like LA is definitely like more woo-woo than, you know, on the East Coast. Anyway, since I moved to LA, it's definitely heightened, and I'm now like super woo-woo, but I was really focusing on like the high vibe situations, and I think it was. I did sweat quite a lot, but that's as expected. Like again, it is August and it is the summer, but today was a really, really good day. Are we shocked? I don't know if this is how you eat it, but this is how I'm gonna do it. Such a breath of fresh air. He's getting me Turkish tea on the house too. Like I didn't even say anything. I was just relaxing in the chair, and he was like, "I'm gonna give you some tea, or do you want apple juice, or you know, what do you want?" And I was just like, "Oh, let's try Turkish tea." So it is hot, but we'll see how it tastes when it comes out. I don't know if it needs sugar, so I'm just gonna wait a little bit for it to cool off. Let's try it out. I did add sugar. It tastes pretty strong. Like I hopefully won't be up all night, but it's pretty good. I tend to like fruitier teas, so like peach or lemon, even sometimes like a lemon and ginger, like those type of teas. So this one is like, it kind of reminds me of like a English breakfast, but like a little bit lighter. Good morning. I missed breakfast, and that's to Noah's fault but my own. I got up actually at a reasonable time, but I just have been working this morning. Like, I don't know, I guess the work bug just got me, and I'm like, I'm gonna do all this editing. So did that. It is currently 10:47, which is not bad. Like compared to the last few cities that we've been in, like I'm doing great. I'm doing a great job. So Today we're gonna go to this oh, did I get my mouth? We're gonna go to this luxury vintage store. So it's basically like a thrifting day. So it's basically thrifting but luxury goods. So the thing is, Turkey is really known for its fakes. Like there are luxury shops that you can go to, you know, you can get like your Louis Vuitton, your Hermes, your Cartier, like all that. However, they also sell a lot of fakes, and they are like really good fakes. So I'm actually really hesitant to even go to the store because like I don't want to be sold a fake, you know? But at the same time, I'm also really curious. So I did a lot of digging, and I mean a lot of digging on the interwebs of Google and TikTok and like Google reviews and things, trying to figure out like who sells legit bags, because I just don't want to spend, you know, a crazy amount of money on a bag that's gonna be fake, right? So anyway, I don't even think I'm gonna get anything because I think just like my trust issues with what people have said on the internet, but I just want to see like what other clothes they have too. So I don't know. We're just gonna go venture and see what it's all about, what's happening. I also want to go to the Grand Bazaar today. So it wasn't open yesterday because yesterday was Sunday, but it is open today. And then we're also gonna go to Galata. I'm definitely saying all these names wrong. I know for sure that I am. But I want to go to Galata Tower, which is a very famous point in the city. You can technically climb the stairs in the tower and do like the overview of the city. I don't know if I'm gonna do all that. Like I am like wearing white pants today. Actually, well, I wore a white outfit yesterday, but like I don't really know if I'm gonna be climbing stairs today. Anywho, gonna be exploring today. I'm gonna take it easy. I don't really have, since I'm not planning on going into any like tourist destinations, I didn't get up early because like I don't really care how long the line is. I'm not going in. So other than that though, we're gonna have a pretty chill day of just, you know, exploring the city again. We're gonna stay on the Europe side. However, I'm still gonna bring my passport. So I actually brought my passport yesterday because I was like, what if like I need it? But I didn't need it. I definitely didn't need it. You don't actually need it to go to the Asia side. But you do need it if you want to go shopping. So they do have like the tax-free shopping here. So if you want to get like, you know, your refund back after you shop here, then you can do that through that. So my passport ended up being useful, but not for the reason that I thought it would be. Let me finish my makeup real quick and then we're gonna head out. Here's the outfit for today. I am actually being more modest here because not that anyone's told me to be, but I just feel like in the Middle East, like it's just kind of expected, especially not even from tourists, but just like it is. So I'm trying my best to cover my shoulders. Like my top yesterday did cover my shoulders, this one not so much, but I am wearing long pants that go below my knee. My skirt yesterday also went below the knee, and that was really great because in the mosque you actually couldn't wear anything above the knee. So even though I don't think I'm gonna go inside any of the tourist locations today, I just want to be respectful of the culture and, you know, wear clothing that is appropriate. And this is all linen, so it's also really lightweight, and hopefully I don't sweat my eyeballs out. Okay, I am gonna have some underwear washed at the hotel, so I'm gonna drop off my laundry and then we're gonna grab like a quick bite for breakfast and then head on over to the luxury shop. I mean, it's actually like not even anywhere near any of the tourist locations, so I'll probably just like grab something to eat over there because it's going to be really cheap.
I ended up going to a cafe near my hotel, and the service was so slow. I have never experienced such slow service in the city this entire time that I was there, but it didn't take me that long. I think it took me about 40 minutes to get to the vintage store, which was called Cement Vintage.
So just left the shop. I didn't buy anything, so I'm just like so hesitant to. Yeah, I was just like really hesitant to buy a bag, and the lady was like all over me, so I didn't even get anything for the vlog, but I'll just show you guys the clips that I took while I was in the store. So anyway, now we're gonna go to see how far Galata Tower is. Okay, that's pretty far. Okay. Hold on one second. Okay, so the closest place to go to from here is Galata Tower, so that's where we're gonna go next. We're just gonna get back on the same metro, take it back over the ferry or over the water, and then go to the tower. We'll chill out a little bit there. There's a few cafes in that area that I'm just gonna like sit and chill and, you know, relax for a little bit. And then we'll go back to Grand Bazaar, which is on the other side. Like everything is pretty spaced out. And all right, let's go. I'm gonna try out this shade of contour. I don't know if you can see my contour. It's like maybe a little shade darker. I don't know, we're gonna try this one, see how it goes. This Sephora is much bigger than what I went to yesterday. So they do have tax-free, but you have to meet the minimum, and I didn't meet the minimum with my one contour. So, okay, now we're gonna go to the train station.
So when I got to Galata Tower, I stumbled into a bunch of shops and souvenir shops, which is usual because that's what you would expect at a tourist destination. And these are some of the tours. But I also stumbled into different vintage shops. So I went into a few. This first one had a lot of clothing, but not a lot of purses that I was into. But then the second one I went into had a lot of Coach bags, jewelry, and accessories. So I grabbed the 2 pairs of earrings, and then I went to get something to eat. The wrap I was eating was kind of like a snack wrap. Like, it was such a small portion, but it was also really cheap, like $6. And then I headed to the Grand Bazaar, which is like a huge farmer's market.
Okay, we have made it to the Grand Bazaar. There is a lot going on here. It's been kind of hectic. It's really crowded. I am kind of looking for food. I had like a little wrap. It was really good, but I am still a little bit hungry. So maybe I'm gonna head to the outside portion. There's like an indoor-outdoor. Let me show you.
There were so many doors, so many entryways, so many stores. A lot of them all having somewhat of the same things, but I'm really into tea. I'm a huge tea drinker, so I stopped at a tea shop to taste some different teas that they had available in the store.
I like the mango. Take card.
Yes, I take card.
Okay.
This is apple tea. You taste all of them. Which one you like?
Okay. The pomegranate is pretty good too. It has like
This
little
is
stuff inside.
very interesting. Smell it, please.
Oh, that was too strong. I don't want that one. Is this, can I try this one? Mint and lemon? Okay.
I'm bringing you.
Yeah, I don't like that stuff in my tea. All right, ginger, mint, and lemon. I need a strainer for this. Girl, that Grand Bazaar took me all the way out. Oh my gosh. I got lost so many times. It was absolutely ridiculous. I was 15 minutes away from my hotel, right? So it's a 15-minute walk. I'm like, oh, I'll just walk back, right? I'm not going to get on the tram. And I'm not even kidding. It took me 30 minutes to get back. Look at my hair. Like, I am just like, the watch. My Apple Watch was like, oh, girl, you're walking? Because, you know, you're taking forever. Yeah, I was. And then I fell in these shoes 3 times. I'm done. I'm done for today. I'm just going to relax. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to mind my business. I'm going to drink some water. I washed my hands. I just feel like so sticky and so tired and so hot. So I'm just going to relax. I will go eat dinner in a few hours, but I just need to chill out for a little bit. I'm having dinner at this local restaurant that's near my hotel. It's like a less than 5-minute walk. Thank you. Ordered something different today, so not chicken, but I still did order the grape leaves. They're just so good. I'm probably gonna eat it every single day when I'm here. Wi-Fi at my hotel is like spotty, which is super annoying. I have to use the eSIM to like upload content and stuff. And then also I can't seem to figure out why the first day Instagram wasn't working without the VPN, but now Instagram seems to be working without the VPN. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna eat my food. Thank you. Now that it's here, I feel like I should have got the chicken. Back in my room. That was a super early dinner. It is literally 5:30 and I just ate dinner. That's totally different from a few days ago where I was waking up at 4:30 to go out to eat. So glad we came this far. I'm very happy about that. Very proud of myself. Tomorrow we leave, but my flight isn't until 1 a.m. the next day, right? So I don't have to be at the airport until 10 p.m. tomorrow, and then for my flight the following day, and I arrive like in the middle of the night basically in Cappadocia, because that's where we're going next. So I always like to have a like relaxation destination, which is what I call it, where it's like a destination that's pretty rural. Not rural. Cappadocia is touristy, but people typically don't stay there for 4 days like I am. So it will be nice to just like be out there and just relax, but it'll be my time to just like literally decompress. And I've of course am gonna do, you know, different Cappadocia activities, but I'm there's some more time like relaxing and just recentering and trying to regroup and, you know, just like get my mind right. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen in the next vlogs. Make sure you tune in. But tomorrow during the day, I am gonna do like light activities because I don't want to sweat, but I also don't want to just like sit in the hotel all day until 10 p.m. So I have to go to the airport. So I'm gonna figure something out for the plans for tomorrow. But I will see you guys in the morning. The craziest thing happened to me this morning, and Paris Hilton followed me on TikTok. Paris Hilton follows me. I am now mutuals with Paris Hilton on TikTok. What a time to be alive. I am packed, as you can see. I do have to check out in the next 25 minutes. I found this really cute TikTok page on Istanbul. So it's this girl, she moved to Istanbul I think 5 years ago, and she makes a lot of content about things to do in Istanbul. So I'm gonna put her username here so you guys can follow her, because if you come here, she literally talks about so many things. She posted about like 17 different cafes. Two of the cafes that I really like, so they're both really far from where I currently am in Old Istanbul. I think we're gonna go to where we were yesterday and just chill out there. It's a really cute cafe. There's a lot of sitting areas. It's very chill. I can go there and kind of edit and just like brainstorm and do like, you know, my own like work stuff. But I have a really long day, and that area is like near a lot of like shopping and stuff, which I think I'm just gonna bite the bullet and get some makeup remover wipes. I really try so hard, y'all, with the like micellar water, which I've been using it and I actually am running out of it anyway. So I think I'm just gonna buy some makeup remover wipes too, just in case, because I don't want to have a full face of makeup getting onto the flight later on tonight. Anyway, let's go to the train station. I need to go pay my bill real quick. We're gonna go to take the tram or figure out the transportation to the coffee shop, and we're gonna chill there and just like camp out.
The directions to this coffee shop seemed pretty straightforward. All I had to do was take one bus and get off at the right bus stop. Pretty simple, right? Well, I went to the bus stop and the bus never showed up. Like, it kept saying that it was showing up on the app, but it didn't show up at all. So I ended up taking an Uber to the cafe. It only cost me about $12, so it wasn't that bad. And when I got there, I had a green tea, bubble tea, and then I also did some journaling and planning some content. And then I got back on the bus and tried to go to Sephora, but also went to the wrong location somehow because the address that the GPS gave me was wrong. And by this point I was just so hangry that I just stopped at a Pakistani restaurant to sit down.
I'm lost again. Ugh. I typed in the address to Sephora, and for whatever reason it took me to some like random location. I don't know why it's doing this, because when I type in it in Google, it's like, no, Sephora is not here, girl, like what's happening? So basically I typed in the address for Sephora, and I have to get back on the train to go, and I'm just like, I don't even feel like it. I may have to just deal with the micellar water and, you know, rubbing my makeup off my face. Like, it may just have to do for the next few days until I get to Italy, because like this is so frustrating.
The one good thing about this experience was that this food was so good. I had chicken tandoori. It came with the spicy rice and also chicken samosas. It was delicious. It was a little bit spicy, but I still really enjoyed it. But I got back on the metro and headed straight back to my hotel so I could just sit down in some AC and use the free Wi-Fi until it was time for me to take off for my flight.
I'm back at the hotel. I decided not to go to Sephora because I just don't got it in me today. It is what it is. But I am going to be chilling here until it is time for me to go to my flight in a few hours. So thank you guys for hanging out with me in Istanbul, and I will see you in the next vlog in Cappadocia. So see you soon. Bye.